Hello everyone, it's Angela Racchio here, and it's time for our Fatigue to Fabulous feature, where I share a practical tip on how you can fight your fatigue and have all the energy you desire so you can live a fabulous life. And today's feature is all about something that you probably feel on a daily basis. If you're suffering from adrenal fatigue, chances are you have anxiety, maybe even abnormal anxiety about your health. You might have even been accused by a family member or friend of being a hypochondriac, or you feel like a hypochondriac. And I'm going to share with you why having adrenal fatigue can make you a hypochondriac and what to do about it. So number one is those mystery symptoms. You have symptoms all across the board, but doctors can't figure out what's wrong with you. That was me just a few years ago when I was suffering from stage 3 adrenal fatigue before I was diagnosed. No one could figure out what was going on with me, and that feeling of unknown and hopelessness made me very anxious. And number two is that our basic needs aren't being met. Based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, those basic needs being food, water, shelter, sleep, and good health, that we can't really focus on higher needs like love and intimacy and friendship when our basic needs aren't being met. And number three is always having to watch what we eat. Because chances are, if you're suffering from adrenal fatigue, you've developed some sensitivities to some foods. And eating is something we do every day throughout our day. And we always are having to think about what we're going to eat next and how it's going to affect our body, and that can lead to a lot of anxiety. And number four is that we become sensitive to lots of things. So when you suffer from adrenal fatigue, not only do you become sensitive to foods, but also you sometimes develop allergies, or your allergies get worse. So sometimes for me, this meant that I had to avoid certain houses where people had pets. I had to avoid certain beauty products. I couldn't even wear certain types of clothing. And these things, lead to a lot of anxiety because we have to think about how we're going to react in certain situations. I love the outdoors, and certain times of the year I had to refrain from outdoor activities. So it can really affect how we live our life. So I've just shared with you 4 reasons why adrenal fatigue can make you feel like a hypochondriac. So now I want to share with you what you can do about it. Number 1 is to stop caring what other people think. I know, easier said than done, but honestly, our family and friends are going to judge. So if you can focus more on your healing and less about what other people think, you're going to be on the right track. Number 2 is to get support, either from a family member or a friend. Find someone that you can confide in, or a health professional like myself. And number 3 is to give yourself some credit. You're listening to your body. Those symptoms you're having are a messenger system of the body, telling your body that something isn't right. So good for you for listening to your body. And number 4 is to start asking some questions. What are these symptoms trying to tell me about my body? What can I be grateful for in this experience? No matter how many things are going wrong, what's 1 or 2 things I can be grateful for about this experience? And number 3, what is my next step? And last but not least, number 5 is stay committed to your healing. You know your body better than anyone else, so trust what's coming up for you, and trust yourself that you know, and the answers will come to you. So now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been called a hypochondriac? How did it make you feel, and how did you deal with it? What you share in the comments below could help someone else on their healing journey. And please sign up for my weekly feature so you can get free tips, tools, and inspiration for your healing journey. And thank you so much for watching, and until next week, goodbye for now.